Here's what happened in the stock market today and the bond market today. In a nutshell, not a whole lot. What's going on? First, all eyes are on Wednesday when Nvidia reports their earnings. This is huge. It could potentially rock the stock market or send it higher. Now, there are two considerations when it comes to Nvidia. Of course, you've got DeepSeek, and then you have their growth rate. Will their growth rate finally slow down? A lot of companies are ramping up with AI, and all of a sudden, this is going to be an essential thing because Nvidia isn't going to perpetually be doubling its revenue every single year or 15%, nearly 20% increases quarter after quarter. So eventually they will start to slow down with their growth rate, even though we are in the AI growth boom. DeepSeek. My take on DeepSeek is simply this. If one company can undercut ChatGPT, all companies out of China can do it. This could spell doom for AI with companies having some hegemony on dominance or any kind of moves like that. This would play poorly for Nvidia over the long run. But in the meantime, they're probably going to have a press conference or the conference call afterwards, and they're going to address this, and basically they'll probably dismiss it saying, listen, growth is growth. But what will that growth be? All eyes are going to be on Nvidia for Wednesday, and that pretty much sums up what's going on in the stock market. In the meantime, the bond market, TLT ETF is the ETF I've been buying considerably. We're in an economic phase where we're probably going to see a shift in what's going on with the economy, given tariffs, deficits, and a slowing economy with an increasing unemployment rate. Because of that, interest rates eventually will fall. And in that scenario, bond yields will fall. TLT is what I'm investing heavily in. And this is also something that I'm putting together on my Substack for tomorrow. I'll put together a written analysis on the bond market and why I believe investors should be putting a lot of money into bonds. Warren Buffett, $325 billion in US Treasuries. TLT ETF mimics that. And as interest rates fall, TLT ETF will move higher. For today, the bond market, the 10-year eased off about 10 basis points down to about 4.4%. I expect that we're probably going to be sitting at this level for some time until the economy works out, until we see how much inflation tariffs are going to bring in. Make sure to check out my Substack for the bond market, as that being really the best investment we're going to see in 2025.